All right, guys, we got to get this video in kind of quick because that pallet way up high is getting ready to fall, so we'll try to get it done before it does. Extra special deal if it falls on the ground during the video. But here's a little business advice for you business owners, and also a pitch, because I will sell all this stuff. This building here was pretty much completely full of what you see behind us. Power sports equipment, kayaks, paddles, marine, you name it, GPSs, floating mats, a ton of life jackets, fuel cans, electric go-karts. Now you're going to say, why is all this stuff at Davis Auto Sales? I can't resist a deal, and I'll tell you the backstory. We've had a lot of people ask, what is the deal with all the stuff in the background? And again, if you watch the video, I will sell this stuff for pennies on the dollar. Gander Mountain, if you're from our area, maybe Gander Mountain's in a lot of places, but Gander Mountain closed. And just like when Sears closed and other big stores closed years ago, they go from lots and lots of stores and they kind of hub down, hub down, hub down, meaning as they get almost everything gone from their store, they box it all up and they put it in one central location. Well, that central location was Northern Virginia area, and I've got several friends up there that were hitting the store constantly when stuff was 25% off. Well, if you go buy a GPS for $1,000 and you can save 250 bucks, that's great. So obviously we're in the boat industry, marine, the marina, so I was getting a lot of boat stuff. Well, then it turned out they went to 50% off. So we went in, my guy was FaceTiming me, he was showing me all kinds of stuff for power sports, marine, automotive, hunting, pretty much anything that they had that I would be interested in. And he was picking up a lot of stuff for RVs because he's in the RV business. So he's picking up, the poop carts and the tubes and, all the stuff that goes along with RVs. So he said, hey man, they're getting ready to do another percentage discount. And I said, well, let's wait then. Let's not buy anything. So he left out, he bought some stuff. He went back a couple days later, sure enough, it was 60% off. And we're like, okay, these deals are getting really good. So he sent me kind of a synopsis of everything they had. Again, it was a building full, tractor trailer loads of stuff. I still have stuff loaded in trailers and box trucks everywhere, just like the stuff you see behind us. So he said, hey man, joking with me, why don't we buy it all? And I was like, why don't we buy it all? That's a great idea. He said, well, what do we do? And I said, well, you just go to them and, make an offer. And this is a huge, huge store. But the deal was they had like a week and a half left and they had to vacate. The building was released to somebody else and all of it had to go. Some of it was open box, some of it was damaged, some of it was returns, but a ton of it, like what you see in the background, is still brand new in the boxes, like marine speakers, fishing gear. I mean, just you name it, it's brand new equipment. It's got the prices on it. Some of them had discounted tags, floating hammocks, all this kind of stuff. Well, obviously in our industry, I don't have time to sell this stuff one by one. But anyway, long story short, he said, what are you willing to pay? This is kind of a big ticket thing. Like, it's a huge number, And I was like, well, see what they'll do. So anyway, we went to them and said, hey, give us 90% off. Man, what do you got? You got to try, right? They wouldn't give it to us for free. They countered back at 85% off everything, and we bought it all. So hence, a lot of it sold, box trucks full of four-wheelers and ATVs, that stuff's all sold and gone. But now I'm to the point where I've got a lot of stuff. I can only house so much of it at the marina to sell. I can only house so much of it in here because we need this space for the stuff we do. And if somebody's in the marine industry, owns a marina, owns a sporting goods store, I don't really care. I will make you a deal. You're not getting it 85% off because guess what? I had to send employees. I had to send tractor trailer drivers. I had to rent, believe it or not, I don't own a ton of tractor trailers, so I had to rent tractor trailer bodies. I had to store the stuff. I've moved it gosh know how many times, but I will make somebody a deal. So if you're serious, ready to write a check or bring me cash for a ton of stuff, you're going to save because the stuff's worth what it was priced at. We know everything's gone up. So if that set of speakers was $79, truthfully today it's probably $89, and you'll buy it for at least half of what is sticker price. So call us, let us know. But also, leading to the business side of this that I wanted to say, because we're not stingy, I don't mind sharing ideas. We are very diverse, just like this example. And there's tons of other businesses and other things that we do too. If you're in business for yourself, any business right now is going to struggle. The way this economy is, things are hard. So you got to be diverse. You got to be apt for these deals when they come along. You know, not everybody can make this happen. You know, again, if it wasn't moved within that deadline, it got put in the trash. So we had to get it all done. I had to pay my guys overtime. I had to do a lot of things to make all this happen. But in business, always try to adapt and change. You have to. If you don't, you're going to get left behind. The guys that are in the old school car business, they're not here any longer. Why is that? They didn't adapt. My dad always struggled with that. You know, we were really keen on trucks. Then we switched over to minivans. Minivans were all the rage for many years. I thought it was stupid. I was a kid. I didn't want to ride in a minivan. But he rode that train. Well, then as the minivan trend slowed, he didn't want to get away from it. But I saw it changing. It was SUVs. So I switched over to SUVs. He still sold vans. Then we kind of converged back together. SUVs, trucks, and then trucks, sports cars, classics. Now we do everything, of course. But if you don't change, time's going to change around you, and your business will fail, unfortunately, because there's nothing these days that doesn't have to have change. Change is a good thing, even though a lot of people don't like it. This is just one example. This was very profitable for us. I've made money. I don't mind sharing in that now because I need these shelves cleared, and it's getting ready to be summertime. So if you guys want to come with a tractor trailer or 2 or 3 and load up with a hell of a score, let us know. 804-357-9768 gets you to me directly. It's all my stuff, so I'm the one that has to deal with it. Give me a call or a text. We can have a serious conversation, but if nothing else, talking about this stuff, there are deals out there like that. Just don't be afraid to shoot for the sky. See where it lands. All you can do is try. So thanks for watching today. Davis Drives on YouTube, Davis Auto Sales in Richmond, Virginia, Davis Water Sports, Jordan Point Marina, Davis Off-Road, all of our sister and fellow companies. Feel free to reach out. Anything we can help you guys with, we're happy to do it.